introduce one of the young people who calls me mother in Cape Town. Many of you might not know. Of course, I went to Cape Town in July 2016 and became a mother to many, many young people. First and foremost, those who are registered or who are registered at UCT. And today, this morning, I want to share this stage with one of them, Slovo Magida. I want to introduce Slovo and tell you why I've invited him and why I've chosen to go around and tell the world about him and his talent. You know, when you are leading an institution, it is important that you see and recognize the young people that you are leading, their struggles, their strengths, and what they can be. They come from different backgrounds, they meet different challenges, and of course we know in 2015, the students at UCT challenged the statue of Rhodes, and it is that group of students who brought the statue of Rhodes down. Those are the students who challenged the presence of Rhodes and what he did in the past, because as you know, Rhodes is one of those people who claim that they discovered this land and they owned it. And so, according to his history, he then gifted this land for a university to be built on it, and that's the University of Cape Town. And that's why the statue was there. And if you have ever been to UCT before the statue went down, very symbolic in how Rhodes owned the place, because he was standing, sort of looking and pointing, almost saying from Cape to Cairo, it is mine. And it is these students of 2015 who brought the statue down, and Slovo Magida, it is his real name, by the way, Slovo. Yeah. That tells you how old he is, right? He was one of them. And of course, Slovo was one of those, you know, during the protest 2015, 2016, and so on, students brought their gifts to the fore. And he was that one who sang, because he's a self-taught opera singer. Self-taught opera singer, because his mother was a domestic worker living with the white people who had hired her, and they played a lot of Pavarotti. And so the small little Slovo heard Pavarotti over and over again and started singing with Pavarotti from when he was 4 years old, and continued. And so his voice got trained until he was invited for an audition before he even finished high school at grade 9 to come and audition at UCT. And of course, fast forward, when he finished matric, he went to UCT. Unfortunately, just like the riots of 1976, even with the Rhodes Must Fall protests, there are casualties. Some people, as you know, in 1976 died, and some people dropped out, some people disappeared. In the 2015, 2016, Rhodes Must Fall, fees must fall, similar casualties. Some people dropped out, lost their careers, and some people were arrested and accumulated criminal records. In the meantime, we were celebrating them. Yeah. How brave they were, how they stood, because we know what Rhodes represents. Of course, Rhodes hasn't fallen. It is only the statue that fell. Rhodes is very much alive and well in corridors of universities across the Commonwealth, not just in South Africa, but in every country that was colonized by the UK, by England. And so the struggle against coloniality continues. And so whilst I was Vice Chancellor, I started the Rhodes Must Fall Scholarship and donated 10% of my salary to the Rhodes Must Fall Scholarship so that Rhodes can fall, because the falling of Rhodes cannot just be with the statue. The students started the fight, but we've got to bring the intellectual work that keep him alive in our corridors down. And so My role as a mother is to make sure that my students, my children, in the Western Cape, at UCT in particular, and across the continent, are developed, are prepared, but are also given opportunities. And today, I want to introduce you to Slovo Magida, who is an amazing opera singer, one of my favorite sons in the Western Cape. And he's gonna render a song. I'm gonna ask him to do one piece, and then maybe when I finish, I ask you to give another piece before I go. Slovo, over to you. Can he use this mic? Or there? You want him to go there, or he can use that?
This one's okay. What an introduction. Imbogodo, I'm lost for words. Mother has taken all the plate. Not even the meat on the plate, he took the plate. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah. So I'm just gonna sing some opera piece and to say thank you to women for being strong and all that stuff. Right. Io ti segui come ride di pace lungo le vie del cielo. Io ti segui come un'amica pace e la notte nel velo e ti senti nella luce, nell'aria, nel profumo dei fiori. E fu piena la stanza solitaria di te delle tuoi splendori. In terra vito al son della tua voce lungamente sognai e della terra ogni anno ogni croce in quel giorno scorridai. Stando a sorridere ancora e a me risplenderà nelle tue sembiante una novella aurora, una novella.
Don't just come from Italy. Okay, thank you very much, Slovo.
Thank you.
Now,